development. While Penny didn't use Agile, they implicitly applied a lot of the concepts. And one important thing, particularly if you're a small business owner and you're not in a high tech, that's important to know about Agile is while there's lots of orthodoxy and technique that's quite useful where it's appropriate, the Agile idea, the Agile Manifesto, which was published in 2001, is actually only 68 words, and it essentially said, we value individual interactions over processes and tools, working software or product over comprehensive documentation, specs, things like that. We value collaboration over contract negotiation, and we value responding to change over following a plan. And so the ideas about Agile, the core of it, are actually extremely easy to grasp and I think very widely applicable. It's funny, Zach from the Penny actually recently sent me one of many articles out there about applying Agile to non-tech businesses. So in terms of development, the Penny has really 4 key core processes that they execute. Community development, this includes anything they do that under the traditional rubric of marketing. Product development, that's the ice cream, the other products they sell. Store development, and process engineering. On the first iteration, getting the first store in downtown Santa Cruz up and running, they developed the personas. From those they created stories, and they did their initial community outreach to explain who the Penny was and what it was about. On product development, they worked on their ice cream base. One interesting thing about the Penny is that they build their own ice cream base, which is unusual for an artisanal ice cream business. Most purchase a base from elsewhere. And they started to work on their flavor portfolio. On store development, their ideas about their customers drove the store design, and that in turn drove the site build, the build out of the actual store. And if you've ever seen it or you want to look at a picture of it online, it's very unique. It showcases the production process because their personas, especially their early personas, are interested in what the food's all about. You can see into the production facility, and it has a very distinctive look and feel. And on process engineering, they did their early development of the processes. The second iteration was about perfecting the product, continuing this initial outreach to the community to explain what artisanal ice cream was about, why it was interesting and good, entice people to try it out because they know that that's the key thing. People like it when they try it. And vigorous validation of the personas and stories that they created to help them think about their customers. Zach, the co-founder, probably knew 600 to 800 people by sight. He spent almost all his time initially behind the counter talking to customers, understanding where they came from, why they were there, how they liked the product. The third iteration was about scale, hiring people, delegating operations to managers, and perfecting the process engineering so that they could scale the business. Fourth iteration, they expanded to the picnic basket, which is on Beach Street in Santa Cruz near the wharf. And in the fifth iteration, right now, that's August 2012, they're broadening their outreach again, and they're opening up a new store on 41st in Capitola, California. Thanks. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm at Cowan SF on Twitter, and my blog is alexandercowan.com/blog. Next module, we're going to talk about the regional advantage of Santa Cruz, how the unique properties of the community enabled this business.